G'day viewers, Folksy here. I have a very important community announcement to make. On Sunday, the 5th of March, we will be marching to Malcolm Turnbull's mansion by the sea. It's a massive place he's got down there, him and his wife. I think there's only two of them left there in this big mansion by the sea. I think that our Prime Minister should lead by example, and any more placement of refugees in Australia should be taken to Malcolm's place. Whether they're Africans, whether they're Muslims, he's got plenty of room. I'm sure Lucy would love the cultural diversity, waking up with a tribe of Africans and Muslims in their home. Now, it is only fair because the last 40 years, Australians, real Australians, working class, blue-collar Australians in the suburbs have faced genocide. They have seen their own people displaced. They have seen their suburbs turn into ghettos because of this program of colonisation, because we have signed up as a nation to the UN Protocol on Refugees. We need to remove Australia from this protocol. We have accepted enough refugees, and if we're going to accept refugees, we should accept those poor downtrodden whites in South Africa who are facing a myriad of problems and legislation that's been enacted through the Parliament in South Africa against those people. They are displaced and they are targeted racially, physically and through legislation. But the refugees in Africa and the refugees in the Middle East that we've been importing for the many decades now have been a complete disaster. We know statistics that over 85% of them are still on welfare after 5 years in Australia. Our suburbs look like ghettos, our schools are unsafe, our streets are unsafe, our jails are full of them, Centrelink is being abused. And we demand that our political elite, that if they're going to preach this, live by what you say, practice what you preach. You should take these invaders into your home. There's no refugees being settled down at Bill Shorten suburb of Moonee Ponds. In Richard D. Natale's little hideaway in the forest there in Otway Ranges. Oh, surprise, surprise, no invaders down there. And in our Prime Minister's electorate, again, and also his suburb Point Piper, there are no invaders in Point Piper, and we know the statistics here, we've got them. It's up on Party for Freedom's page on Facebook that Fairfield, just in this special placement that has already started over 2016 and 17, that Abbott committed Australia to receive an extra 12,000 Syrian and also Iraqi refugees. Surprise, surprise, the bulk of them are going to go into Fairfield, an area that's deeply depressed, that has high unemployment, that is a hot spot for crime and all antisocial behaviour and ethnic gangs. Oh, it's fantastic, isn't it? Cultural diversity. It's brought so much to our shores. And also Hume in Victoria is going to receive over 2,300 and Liverpool is 1,400. So combined, we've got Western Sydney that is going to take over half of these 12,000 in Western Sydney, an area that's economically depressed, an area that Australians are now a minority and don't feel safe. So I ask you to join us in this march to Malcolm's mansion by the sea, in this privileged little borough that he has. He doesn't have to put up with diversity, he's protected from it. From future, if they're going to make these grandiose statements, you should practice what you preach and you should have these invaders in your place. So I ask you to join us in our march to Malcolm's place on Sunday the 5th of March. If you have any questions or you need any more further information, just contact me through Facebook. I'll be more than happy to answer them. So I hope to see you there on the corner of New South Head Road and Wolseley Road on Sunday at 1 o'clock. So please come and join us, bring your flags, bring your placards, and bums off seats, feet on streets. I hope to see you there. Thank you very much.